Good morning, class 5. Children, today we will be revising whatever that we have done in the previous two periods because last week I had sent you a practical video and yesterday also we discussed some topic along with today's class. So you will be learning about the various topics that we discussed till now. Okay, so let's start from page number 52, header and footer, because the last topic that we discussed theoretically was this one, in which we learn how to insert symbols in our document. Now we will see how we can set the header and the footer. Let's start. The area of the top margin of each page, that is called the header, and the area of bottom margin is called the footer. You can insert text or graphics in headers and footers. For example, you can insert page number, date, a company's logo, document title or file name in header and footer areas. These are normally printed at the top or bottom of each page in a document. Children, I have explained you how the header and footer can change the look of the document and can make it attractive. Even in your book, I told you that you can see that this is the footer in which page number is there, and the book for which class it is meant to is given, and then on the header here the pattern is given. Okay, the pattern is given, but its style is changing in the next page, in the next consecutive page. Okay, so this way we can set the header and footer, and the things which are given here like these page number, date, etc. You can change these things as per your own convenience. You don't have to stick to only these things. Okay, you can use your creativity to add elements in the header and footer of your document. Fine, so let's see the steps for adding header and footer. The following steps are followed in order to insert header. Click the insert tab, click header from the header and footer group. Again we will click on the insert tab and then we will click on the header and footer group. A gallery appears. This is the gallery which will appear. Choose the style of your choice. Now type the text you want at the top of each page. Means here you will type the text which you want at the top. Okay. So how the text will be typed and how it will look, you will see in the window. Now click close header and footer from close group in the design tab. Means you need to close the header and footer group after you have done the changes or you have specified what you want in the header. Okay. The following steps are taken to insert footer, means bottom part. Click the insert tab, click footer from headers and footers group, and from headers and footers group a gallery appears. Choose the style of your choice. You can choose the style from here. Now write the text for the footer and click close header and footer from the close group in the design tab. Means after you have written the text, whatever that you want in the footer group, you can close the header and the footer tab. Okay, I told you that it is very important to close the tab so that you can see the changes or you can see how whatever that you have defined will look like in the header and the footer. Okay children, so now you can see here the preview of whatever that you have written in the header and in the footer. Here a pattern is there, the heading computer is there, and here the page number and the class for which it is meant is given here. Okay, so this way you can see the header and footer. Now here we will see how to insert page number. It is given on page number 54. You will click on the insert tab, again the insert tab, click page number from header and footer group. A drop down list appears. Okay, you will see a drop down list. Choose the location for the page number, means where you want your page number to appear, that location you will choose. Choose the style you want and click close header and footer from closed group in the design tab. Means the style in which you want your page number, that you will choose, and then you will close header and footer group. You see page number inserted on each page of the document, means the page number will be appearing on each page of the document. This is important especially in case of long documents in which many pages are there. Okay. Now remember, in case the header and footer dialog box is active, you cannot modify the document. Likewise, when you close the header and footer dialog box, you can modify it. Means when you are opening your header and footer dialog box, at that time you can make changes only in the header and footer and not in your actual document. And vice versa, means when you have closed the header and footer group, you cannot make any changes in the header and footers, but you can change your document or you can edit your document. Okay, so this way we can insert header and footer in our document. Now, how to change case? The change case option is used when you have typed entire page in small letters and later on you want to convert the letters into capital ones. You don't have to retype the entire page again. You will just have to use the change case option. Uppercase means capital letters and lowercase means small letters. There are 5 case options in MS Word 2007 which are as follows. Means I have told you earlier also that uppercase means capital letters and lowercase means small letters. So when you have typed your entire page or entire document in a particular case, but you want to change it later on, so what you can do, you can use this option, change case option. Okay, so let's see what are the options, because it is saying that there are 5 case options present in MS Word 2007. The first one is sentence case. This capitalizes the first character in the sentence. Means if you see this sentence, these are all example sentences also. The first letter is capitalizing like we usually are writing in our copies. Okay, lowercase means all the letters are in small letters. Uppercase, all the letters are in uppercase, means capital letters. Then capitalize each word, means each word the first letter will be capitalizing like you see in this sentence. Then toggle case. This reverses the existing case, means whatever the existing case it will reverse. Here the first letter is capitalizing, here leaving the first letter all the letters are capitalizing. Fine, so this is toggle case. The following steps are followed in case you want to change the case of any text. First you will select the text, then you will click on Home tab, click Change Case from the font group and select the required case from the list. Means whichever case you want you will select from here. Fine, and then you can see the effect in this picture or in the text that you have written. So children, it's my request, if you have system at home, you can try these things under the guidance of your parents. And if you don't have system, then you wait for the practical video that I will send you. But do practice everything given here, okay, because it is very important. It is a practical concept, so you will understand only when you will do or see it practically. Okay, thank you, take care, bye bye.